Alright, let's shoot some visuals for Hypnotize album Volume 2. So during the Volume 1, I shot the visuals with a pinhole lens, and I went to a park nearby and shoot some flowers, and that's how we get the visuals for the Volume 1. But for this time, I plan to do it indoors this time because the weather outside is shit. Yeah, I've done like some test shoots before, and the results were pretty great, and we kind of like the visual direction that we're going this time, and all the color and stuff. So yeah, we've all confirmed the visual directions for this time, and I'm gonna do the final shoot today. So yeah, come along with me and let's make this thing happen. This is gonna be the behind the scenes. Alright, you know what? I realized I'm so bad at doing both behind the scenes and the actual process all together at once. If I'm doing both of them, I cannot focus on any of them. So I try to prioritize myself doing the actual process more rather than the behind the scenes. So I guess this is how I'm gonna walk you through the process. I've already thought of having a color gradient visual loop playing on the monitor and having some flowers as the subject, and I'm going to shoot with a very slow shutter to get the flower movement and the motion blurs. I bought some flowers, set it up, and did some very first shoots to see how it really looked in camera. So I got the very first drafts on that day, chose the flower which is gonna represent this album, confirm back on which element we're gonna be using, which color we're gonna be using. The next day I did the final shoot. So yeah, this is the setup. I've put on a color gradient video as a background. It's gonna be playing this the whole time. And here's the subject, and my lights gonna be from this light bar. So in terms of lighting, I don't have any lights, but I do have this monitor light bar which I'm using as a backlight right now. The thing is, this light bar can change its color temperature. Now it's gonna be cool. Right, and then we can adjust the brightness as well. I use that as the key light to have some light on the flowers, and I think it worked really well. So yeah, this is the setup, and yeah, let's start shooting some and let's have some fun. Off to a great start. I'm gonna do some more variations with the movement of the flowers, and also maybe put the flower still and move the camera around, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh shit, these looks great as well. So what I'm doing right now is I just put it into my computer and to see how the result is. Here's how it looks color graded. So once everything's done, I put everything into Resolve. I use my usual power grade, and I did a little more adjustment to bring out the saturation and vibrance, but that's pretty much it. That's not much crazy color grading like I did in Volume 1. But this time I also had to keep it a little subtle, because the color palette and the theme we're going for is like little pastel, soft theme. I think it works really well for this project, and yeah, I really love how the colors turned out and the color palette we got from these footages. yeah, this is pretty much how I made all these visuals for this album. Hypnotize album volume 2 is available on all streaming platforms. My new song Unfolding is also included in the album, so please go give it a listen. And yeah, once again, I'm Lin. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Woo! Yes! You know what? Doing these talking heads is way harder than I thought. Like, I'm struggling so much doing this actual shooting, but I just want to give it a shot. I'm glad that I did, and I want to do this more often, so I'll get used to it. But yeah, whoa, that's it.